Ulikit contacted me and asked if I would try out their L-shaped desk, and so I have it here and I want to show you how I set it up, and then after that I will tell you my thoughts on this desk.
The box weighs about 50 pounds. Be careful when you move it. Now I'm going to unload the contents of the box. Everything seems to be pretty well protected with both plastic and styrofoam. There are numerous pieces, and when I had them all out of the box, I just unwrapped them. Here's everything laid out. To begin, I use these casters with screws on the bottom, on the base of the desk, and just get those installed. This piece was new to me. You had to align these tabs and then hit it with a hammer. I used some cardboard to make sure I didn't score the metal whenever I hit it with the hammer. It took several blows, but I finally got everything locked into place. The instructions for all these steps were pretty easy to follow once you got everything in the correct position. Sadly, the stickers were not on these pieces of metal, so you just kind of had to eyeball them based on the instructions. After the top was installed, I used the included screwdriver to get all of the screws put into place. Continuing along the edge to make sure it was all hammered in. And this one leg required a different type of installation. Had to have these nuts and bolts here. Now the nuts and bolts were all labeled clearly, and it made installation pretty simple. There's also a tiny wrench that's included to help get this locked down. It was pretty simple to get everything installed. Here is the finished product of the base before adding the extra supports. The supports were metal bars that would attach from corner to corner. On this one, I used the two shorter metal bars, and it just makes an X shape, and you use nuts and bolts to hold all four corners together. And then you'll just use one last nut and bolt in the middle to make sure that is completely locked down. This really does add a lot of support, and in my opinion is necessary. Without it, I feel like you would have some twisting of the legs. Here's a better shot showing how the wrench is used with the screwdriver to make sure everything is tightened. Here I'm installing the top. This one has the corner, so it's a little longer. And to get this attached, I'm just using this bolt, and it's going to attach to a little nylon insert that's in the top. So you have to kind of thread it yourself in there. Here's the other side of the table. It installs just like the other side. You use these bolts to attach to those nylon inserts with the screwdriver, and it will assemble pretty quick. Lastly, there are corner supports for the very middle of the desk, and these just use a bolt and a screwdriver. Quite simple to install. It's an all-black, slick design that took a little bit more time to assemble than I was expecting, but I believe it is well worth it. Every leg has an adjustable foot on it, so if you're installing this on an uneven surface, you can just spin a leg and it will help to level this out. There are support pieces here on the corner piece, as well as between each of the two sides, and that really helps to keep things square. It seems to be sturdy. I actually put my full weight on this side, and it held up no problems with at all. The only thing I've seen so far is that there is just a very slight misalignment here on this side, but it is not going to be a deal breaker.
Thank you for watching this video. If you are interested in purchasing this L-shaped desk, I have an Amazon link in the description down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.